All right, we are back with some trade breakdowns. I got two trades for you today. Today is March 26th. Both of them I took this morning. Both of them ORB trades. So let's look at this first trade here. This trade actually ended up being a stop out at break even trade. I did get in the green a little bit here. What we had here is your 3-minute ORB zone here within the gold lines that I have marked here from 31 to 60. And 30 points of range on the opening 3-minute is not great. I usually like to see a little bit more than that. I like to judge my expected move based on the opening range. But second candle of the day, we got increasing volume compared to the first. And y'all know that every time we get that, I'm usually taking that trade. Anytime we get second candle increasing compared to the first, I'm usually taking that trade. So hammer, green hammer to the upside, bulls are in control, increasing volume. And the only thing where you're lacking on this candle is it did not close outside of the range. So I got in on this second candle. Closed outside the range, separation away here at that 460. I entered in at 68. We did get a little bit of follow through up here to 74. And I did not like how it was reacting up here. It was really struggling. So I ended up moving my stop up early. And we took a break-even trade, lost commissions on it, basically. So while we had a good setup, it did not give us much follow-through. And I probably could have seen that coming based on the volume here. But that's just something I'll take a look at next time. And also, with this candle not closing outside the range, maybe that should have been a warning too. Like, why couldn't bulls push up and close above this 60-75 area to get it outside the range? All right, second trade of the day here. So after bulls lost control, we had bears really start to push this down. Now here is our first attempt at a breakdown below the outside range of the 3-minute range, and it did not close inside. So we're not going to take that trade. We learned our lesson up here, right? Next candle, bulls step in and drive it up, and then we get a big flush down here. Now this is our setup candle, all right? So we've got increasing volume compared to previous volume. We've got a break of the range and also a separation and a close outside the range. All right. So that's your setup candle. So why didn't I enter this candle? Well, simply I just missed my entry. I was trying to get in right around this 25 area, if I remember right. And I simply missed it. I was too slow on my entry. I tried to get a little too perfect with my entry. I tried to get a little too tight of a stop, and I just missed my entry here. So move on to the next candle. Same exact thing. Increasing volume compared to the next. Separation away. There's no reason to think that bulls have stepped in. So we get... oh, sorry. So we get a push down. So what I want to see first is I want to see bulls try and step in first, which they did, and they failed here right in this range. So right around this 408, 410, down to this 396 area is where we want to see them fail, especially around that 400. Even numbers, we want to see them fail around those big even numbers. So we get a breakdown, and I entered here at 383 with a stop right up here at 408. Now, this was a tricky trade because I like to keep my stop 25 points or less if I'm trading NQ. Generally, I like to get it less, but that just barely got me within our risk-reward parameters there. So, yeah, we entered here at the break of the low, and that was 83.75. And then we just got great continuation down. This was a big winner on all 5 accounts for us. So, again, this was actually the setup candle, break down below the range, close and hold on increasing volume compared to previous volume. I missed my entry here. So we reset up down here, same thing, increasing volume, and just barely, but it was increasing volume, break down below. We saw bulls try and step in right in this range and fell. We entered at the break of the low, and we got continuation down. So great trade. It continued to flush, and I got stopped out somewhere down in here. I don't remember exactly where it was. It was about a $1,200 winner. It did continue to really flush down. But no complaints. Great day. Happy with the trading.